so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS Boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I say loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know what.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs. And the pursuit gets there to escort him out of the line of scrimmage. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Receiver in motion going left. From the 34. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Man in motion out of the slot. Second and 13. He puts some power on a deep one. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions stretch their early lead to 9. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 22. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air, McCarthy has the connection to Jones. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Lions out in front. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a flag on the play. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Let's go now. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing from the gun. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Ivan Pace able to make this stop.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league. Third and just 2 to go. Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. They fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Slot man in motion right. Here's the snap on 4th. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the Vikings going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings face a 4-point deficit. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions dealing with 2nd and 13. Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing on 2nd and 13. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there. But you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tag for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. The Lions readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has his man. It's Addison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Jones will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Lions 24.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy to throw it. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. from the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running it with Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Slot man motioned over. Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. He'll get this to Jefferson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's on the move.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running back sent in motion. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now. From the 24. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to the air, McCarthy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. McCarthy to throw for it. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Lions bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give left side for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Vikings 28.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 38. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's 2nd and 2. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the 1st over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Looking to throw it. exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Defense takes its third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they take him down right along the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.